Some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Hall once more. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Justin Reed with the tackle. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. They go right back to Hall. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Thomas Morstead on the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Starts his return from the 23. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. And he showed why he's so dangerous with the football in his hands. 40 yards on the return. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs blowing them out in this opening quarter. They put a receiver in motion right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we have been seeing so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It's a pickup of a yard, and that... Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Travis. Conklin brings it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Travis setting up to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you...
He's got it deep downfield, and they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Jets offense now set to take over. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Hall there to haul it in. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back now, pressure on its way. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fielded just beyond his 40. Juke the defender. He just juked another. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Huge return here. It's good for 37. And the Chiefs will start their drive in optimal field position. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's to the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs blowing them out now, 34-zip. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Travis finds his target, Hall. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down. Travis to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs had a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touched.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they didn't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That throw finds Conklin. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Just 1 yard on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He has it at the 33. Escapes a defender. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Chiefs and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, there has been no answer to keep him out of the end zone, and they can't keep him out of the record books either, partner. That score gives him the most receiving touchdowns ever in one game.
And trust me, kid, those defenders, they threw everything. Man, zone, press, off. They just could not stop him. He was on a mission, and it was a mission for the record books.
Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what your pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Travis looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We've reached halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando's. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Travis. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now here comes the New York offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Hall. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now Travis. Rolling out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Trying to work quickly now. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They send a receiver in motion right. Touchdown, Kansas City! Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Reed now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They'll start this one out with Hall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 28. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Travis. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Looking to return from the 29. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense working quickly. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that's a Kansas City touchdown! As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla. Really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
They give to Hall on the draw. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AF. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he's stopped. Mahomes running his guys in the hurry-up. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He's within striking distance. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs are running them out of the building. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the hits just keep Play, it seems, elsewhere on the field. They've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to throw Mahomes. He's taking a shot towards the end. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Travis. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Conklin brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Travis setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Jets just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They'll send out the punting unit. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Huge return here as he picks up 30. And it'll be their football.
Yellow.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he got 3. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Takes this in the area of midfield. Jukes out a one-stop. And some crafty work on the return gets him all the way down inside the red zone. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in it.